Hello, I'm Scott Nelson, and here are some things I want to know about Nicaragua. Population, language, religion, government, economy, transportation and communication, education, and healthcare. Some of the information I found from the website that you posted on Brain Honey. Nicaragua is the poorest country in Central America and has the second poorest in the hemisphere, has widespread unemployment and poverty. Textiles and apparel account for nearly 60% of the Nicaragua's exports, but increases in the minimum wage during the Ortega administration will likely erode its comparative advantage in this industry. Ortega's promotion of mixed business initiatives owned by Nicaraguan and Venezuelan state oil firms, together with weak rule of law, could undermine the investment climate for domestic and international private firms in the near future. Nicaragua relies on international economic assistance to meet internal and external debt financing obligations. Foreign donors have curtailed this funding, however, in response to the November 2008 electoral fraud. Some other stuff I found out. Nicaragua secured some 4.5 billion in foreign debt reduction under the Heavily Indebted Poor Countries Initiative. However, Managua still struggles with high public debt burden. Nicaragua is gradually recovering from the global economic crisis as increased exports drove positive growth in 2010. The economy is expected to grow at a rate of 3% in 2011. The unemployment rate for 2010 was 7.8%, while in 2009 it was 8.2%. The inflation rate in 2010 was 5.5% and 3.7% in 2009. Exports for 2010 was $3.18 billion, and in 2009 it was $2.387 billion. Imports for Nicaragua were $4.799 billion in 2010, and in 2009 it was $3.927 billion. Nicaragua's top exports are coffee, beef, shrimp and lobster, tobacco, sugar, gold, peanuts, textiles, and apparel, while their top imports are consumer goods, machinery and equipment, raw materials, and petroleum products. Their external debt as of end of 2010 was $4.74 billion, and it was $4.42 billion at the end of 2009. They've received economic aid of $471 million from the United States in 2006. Some more information I found about the economy of Nicaragua. They've been devastated by a decade of central planning under the Sandinistas, a civil war, the U.S. trade embargo, and natural disasters. The economy remains the country's greatest challenge. The inflation rate stood more than 750% in 1991. More than half of the population is affected by unemployment and underemployment. The economy relies on agricultural exports, and about 40% of the labor force is employed in agriculture. Nicaragua has the potential for a much stronger economy. However, damage to the country's infrastructure has set development back decades. Controversy surrounds property rights. Settlement of land disputes is needed to increase foreign investment. More than half the population lives in poverty. Poor enforcement of property rights deters both foreign and domestic investment, especially in real estate development and tourism. Conflicting claims and weak enforcement of property rights has invited disputes and litigation. The court system is widely believed to be corrupt and subject to political influence. Establishing verifiable title history is often entangled in legalities relating to the expropriation of 28,000 properties by the revolutionary government that Ortega led in the 1980s. And that's what I found out about the economy and economy of Nicaragua.